When we trade football in exchanges, we mostly bet and lay in more than one market, and you'll know from experience that it can be quite difficult keeping track of your profit and loss against any particular score, especially if you're not working to a set plan or a set strategy. So this spreadsheet could cover 6 different football markets, not necessarily the ones that you see here. Choose your own markets, and you can see your profit and loss in individual markets, and you can set the sheet up so that you can see that profit and loss in a correct score format down one side of the sheet, and it combines any markets that you've input. It combines the profit and loss against each of the individual scores, so you can see exactly what your position is at any time. And you can also input bets and lays just to see what will happen next if you try something different. But besides using this sheet to trade, you can test out your ideas without using any cash. You can use it as a simulator. The calculations all include commission deductions, or if you want to trade just in a single market, just set commission to 0, and you can work with that without commission being taken off all your different columns. Also, in this spreadsheet package, there is another spreadsheet that can be used to monitor what goes on in YouTube videos. So you can pick the brains of those who do their online trading. You can stop your video and input their profit and loss that they're showing, and try and work out their strategy they're using, if there is a strategy. Here we are in the spreadsheet. Now there are 6 sections in this spreadsheet. There's 3 at the top there, look. I've got 3 markets labelled up, and further down there is room for another 3 markets. I've got 2 more markets set up down there, and there's market 6, look there. That's a spare one. Now I wouldn't expect you to use 5 or 6 markets in one trade, so I've set 3 up here, and we'll look at a fictitious trade, nice and simple, just using under 1.5 over 2.5 and the 1-1 score, incorrect score. Now you can set these markets up to suit yourself. All you need to know is what goals will be affected by your market. So under 1.5, for instance, if you place a bet on that, you would, and it won, you would have a win in for 0-0, 0-1 and 1-0. So we'll put a bet in there, and you'll see that this column here over on the right will light up with the profit and loss for that bet. So put a bet in of odds of 2 for a tenner, and there we are. Look, we've got, if we set that to commission to 0 at the top there, you'll see that we've got £10, a win of £10 against 0-0, 0-1 and 1-0, and if we don't hit those scores, we'll lose our £10. So if you could place that bet and see it in correct score, that is what you would see. So we put commission in, and at the top there, and the profit and loss shows your profit with the commission taken off. Right, so that's about all there is to it. If you could set up your markets, whatever market you fancy that is related to correct score, you can set it up in these 6 sections, and just trade away with your bets and your lays, and whatever you're doing will be all combined in that column there. If we do it the other way around and place a lay, we'll just get rid of that. You'll see that these will swap around here, so we'll just delete those, and we'll put a lay in of 2 and 10, and you can see it's the other way around now. So if we hit the winner with that lay, we've got a payout of 10, and if we don't hit that, we win £9.80 against all the other scores after commission. Okay, let's look at a quick trade, and you'll see how it goes. Now there's a game here between, I've been looking at a game that's going off on Saturday between Southampton and Villa, and it's a nice evenly matched game in match odds, odds of 298 and 264, and in correct score the 0-1 odds are 10, 10.5, and the 1-0 are 11, 11.5, and 1-all is 7-2 and 7-4 with some reasonably low amounts available. So we'll just do a fictitious trade. So we could bet and lay the 1-all score to get some profit. So if we could bet at 7-4 and lay at 7-2, we could then equalise and get some profit on the board. So let's go ahead and see what happens if we do that using the spreadsheet. So if we could get matched up with bets at 7-4, say we've got £100 in there matched up, we could then put a stop loss of 7.2 in. If you wanted to use stop losses, you can call it a stop loss if you like. So if we could lay at 7-2 and stake 102.78, we could equalise for 278 win or lose profit. Now you can see our profit at the moment with just that betting is 640 if we hit a winner and minus 100 if we hit a loser. So if we could get the lay matched up at 7.2 or 102.78, we equalise out and get 278. And then look, and after commission we finish up with 272 all the way down. If I set commission to 0, you see it was 276, 278 all the way down. Look. Okay, so if we can get that matched up, we've now got the best part of £3 to play with. So we could look to increase that a little bit. So if we bet under 1.5 and bet over 2.5 for £1 or £2, we can add a little bit on. So we'll just have a look at those. So under 1.5 for starters. So if we aim to bet at the next one, it would be 3.65. So if we stick that in, 3.65, and the over 2.5 is a bit smaller, I think. Over 2.5 is 2.1, and the next one up to that would be 2.12. So stick 2.12 in. And if we bet 2 on that one, that would be the effect of that. And if we bet 1 on that one, that would be the effect in correct score now. So we've gone from 278 or so against everything. We've now got £3 odd against everything apart from the scores that have 2 goals in them. So as long as our game doesn't end with 2 goals, we win 332 or 392, depending on which of the other scores is the result. So that's just a very quick demonstration of how your markets can be displayed for you in correct score, so you can see exactly where you are across all your, in this case, all your 3 markets. That was under 1.5, over 2.5, and the 1-1 score, incorrect score. Now you can add other markets if you want, and just keep trading, betting and laying. Even if you don't have single bets, you can use this sheet to bet and lay up to 10 bets and 10 lays in this sheet, and it will still tell you how to equalise out of your trade. Now I've shown that very quickly with just single bets, as if everything went all very smoothly, but you might not get matched up all in one go. So say you only got £40 matched up to start with there. You could still hang on and look at it. You still need to lay another £62.78 look to get out to 278 there, equalised. If you see that your odds are about to move, you can see what you need to do to equalise at different odds. So if you saw they were getting bigger and going to 7.4, you could lay 61.08 to come out with £1.08 altogether. Or if they're if you think they're going to drop, you could cancel anything you've got at 7.2 and get in at 7 with £64.57 and come out with 4.57. So you can look at these odds and these stakes and these hedge profits and losses here and work out what you need to do next. And either the pink column or the blue column will tell you what you should be doing, either placing a lay or placing a bet. So as you get laid, you can update your sheet and you might get another 20 on, and it still tells you how much you need to lay to get your 278 of equalised profit. So if you eventually get another 42.78, there you are, you're all equalised up now. Look, you've got either 276 or 278 all the way down, and you can see it all reflected down there, so especially if you put 0 in up there for your commission. So you can bet and lay away down here to your heart content, and you can put in 10 bets, 10 lays, and the sheet will tell you which you need to do next. Place a bet or a lay to equalise your trade as you go along. So the sheet will look after you and tell you which way you need to go if you're trying to equalise. You can of course just hit the cash out button in Betfair, and that will have the same effect provided provided the odds are available for you. You can also use another sheet within this file to see what online traders are doing in their videos. You work out their strategies using that sheet. So you can watch the video, see what markets they're using, fix them up in the other sheet, and away you go. You can follow the video in the other sheet. To see the other spreadsheets in this file, watch the next video in this playlist or follow the link that's in the text below this video. Okay, thanks for watching and good luck with your football trading.